For part A, we need to plot the points A, B, C, D, E. So, firstly, we draw a Cartesian plane. On x-axis is 1 cm to 1 unit, and y-axis is 1 cm to 1 unit as well. For part I, which is we plot point A, which is 3, 4. So it's 3, 4, x is 3, y is 4. For part 2, plot point B, where x equals negative 2, y equals to 2, which is here. Point C is x equals negative 2 and y equals negative 1, which is here. And point D, which is x equals 3 and y equals negative 1, which is here. And point E, which is x equals negative 6 and y equals 3. For part B, we name the figure formed by points A, B, C, D. So firstly, we join up points A, B, C, D, and we realize that BC is actually a vertical straight line and AD is a vertical straight line as well. Thus, they are both parallel. Thus, ABCD is a trapezium. Part CI, we have determined the gradient of AB. The gradient of AB is actually YA minus YB over XA minus XB. So y coordinate of A is 4 minus y coordinate of B, which is 2, divided by x coordinate of A equals 3 and x coordinate of B equals to negative 2. So it's actually 2 divided by 5. Part 2 of C part 2, we determine the gradient of BC, which is YB minus YC over XB minus XC. Y coordinate of B equals to 2 minus y coordinate of C equals negative 1, divide by x coordinate of B equals to negative 2 minus x coordinate of C equals negative 2 equals to 3 divided by 0. So anything divided by 0 is undefined since there's no gradient for that. So it can be seen from here that BC is a vertical line, thus there is no gradient. The gradient is undefined. And the gradient of CD, which is yc minus yd over xc minus xd equals negative 1 minus negative 1 over 3 minus negative 2 equals to 0 over 5, which is equal to 0. For part D1, we need to prove that line AE is less steep than line AC. So regarding steepness, we can use gradient to determine. So firstly, determine the gradient of AE, which is YA minus YE over XA minus XE equals to 4 minus 3 over 3 minus negative 6 equals to 1 over 9. Gradient of AC is YA minus YC over XA minus XC equals to 4 minus negative 1 divided by 3 minus negative 2 equals to 5 over 5 equals to 1. So you know that gradient of AC is greater than the gradient of AE, which means that it's steeper. So since gradient of A is smaller than gradient of AC, thus line AE is less steep than line AC. For part 2, need determine prove that line EC is steeper than line EB, which means that we need to prove that gradient of EC is greater than gradient of EB. So we need to determine the gradient of EC first, which is YE minus YC divided by XE minus XC equals to 3 minus negative 1 divided by negative 6 minus negative 2 equals to 4 over negative 4 equals to negative 1. Gradient of EB equals YE minus YB over XE minus XB equals 3 minus negative 2 divided by negative 6 minus negative 2 equals 1 over negative 4 equals negative 1 over 4. So we can see that gradient of EC is greater than gradient of EB, which means that line EC is greater than line EB. For part 3, it stated that G is a point on y-axis, and so we need to find the coordinates of G such as the gradient of GD is 2 over 3. So firstly, let the point G be 0, y. So gradient of GD is YG minus YD over XG minus XD. So y coordinate of G is y minus y coordinate of D equals negative 1 divided by x coordinate of G equals 0 minus x coordinate of D equals 3. This is y plus 1 over negative 3. It's given that gradient of GD is 2 over 3. So y plus 1 over negative 3 equals 2 over 3. So we cross multiply. So it's 3y plus 3 equals negative 6. 3y equals to negative 6 minus 3 equals to negative 9. So y equals negative 9 divided by 3 equals negative 3. Thus the coordinates of G will be 0, negative 3.